How do you do, and welcome to some Peglin Cruciball 7. I'm hoping you are all having a wonderful evening, and look at these wonderful relics that we're starting with now. I had to adjust myself in the seat because, man, we got round guard, which is very good if you don't know. An apple a day, which is good to have a little bit of extra health, and refilibuster, which everyone knows is such good damage to deal. And I think I'm going refilibuster just because I think I kind of have a bias towards refilibuster, not necessarily, I don't know if it's everyone's one of their favorite relics, but it definitely is one of my favorite relics personally, if I were to be completely honest with you. And I do have a working theory with this map, specifically this map, is that it puts the refresh right somewhere right down the center column here. So whenever I clear out a bomb, finally clear out a bomb, it's time for me to hit that refresh. What is a Restorb here? A Restorb heals 4 when fired, can only be used once per battle. Interesting. Matryorbska, which is very good, but Restorb, let's do it. It's new, it's unique, it does healing. Is it just like a Duct Orb? It sounds like once per battle, so it doesn't go away necessarily if I use it. I don't need you, I'll take random and we'll go right. Perfect. We'll remove an orb if you don't mind. I think we'll remove a stone. Dag Orb could still do some work for us. I was in the middle of some conversation before I saw the Restorb. Kind of forgot what it was, and look at that. It's giving us our Matryorbska back. But shoot, Ether Wheel with the refilibuster is very good as well. I'll take either one, honestly. Matryorbska. It's a level 1 Matryorbska. Prefer not to go take an elite fight yet. Place. I can get 2 Restorbs or 2 Matryorbskas. I think 2 Matryorbskas is probably a little bit better. I haven't really tried the Restorb yet. No. Yes, thank you. Ooh. 2 level 1 Matryorbskas are kind of garbage. Level 1 Matryorbskas at all are kind of garbage. Whenever an enemy is defeated, refresh the board. Ooh. Lucky? No. When I say lucky there, all the bombs, if I hit them all, we get a free relic. Here's our chance to get an Ether Wheel. Or a Sphere. I'm grabbing a lot of orbs with no upgrades here. A Sphere's Pierce. A Sphere's Pierce, come on. Do I grab it? Do I grab it? Oh, no. That was a hard decision. I tell you what, that was a hard decision. Rallying Heart? I guess if you're insisting that I don't get any upgrades or anything, I'll take the elite fight. I do have full health, or close to full health. 8 damage worth. How much do you do? 4? You'll heal me. Do I throw you into this? Okay, we healed for 4. You do damage, it appears. You will do some damage here. Not bad. We do have a refresh in a poo-poo magoo spot. Oh, good crit hit. 36 damage. We might skip and go Matryorbska in hopes that it will hit this perfect. Hitting that refresh there, massive. Crits off to the side, but wasting you does not make sense. Doesn't make sense to waste you. Does it? Because now you hit me twice? I don't know, man. My brain shuts off once the day's done. And so my day is done, so my brain has shut off. So I do apologize if you're hoping for my brain to be on, which if you've been watching my videos, you're probably aware my brain isn't on too often. Yes, I try to keep it on. You gotta keep the lights on sometimes, but just enough to eat and sleep. So literally just enough to eat and then shut the brain off again. You all can relate. I know for a fact you all can relate. It's trying times over here. I think I'll upgrade. What do you do upgrading? Heal 6 when fired, can only be used once per battle. I think the matriarch is getting you upgraded. Ooh, refreshing punch or recombobulator? I think recombobulator. Having refreshing bombs is extremely helpful in the long-term scheme of things. Maybe it's not helpful whenever I fight the chunky Peglin, but blinding arrows, sand arrows, pretty good. Who's our final boss here? Ah, the mole. It's not helpful against the mole. We'll actually heal a little bit. Heal a little bit, do no damage. That's all right. We'll throw you out there. You'll hit a bomb. The bombs only do 35 now. That's not bad. We took out. We'll heal. I do want to say something. Some of you noticed. I'm sure some of you have noticed. And some of you have not noticed, which is a-okay too. But I know I have a good guess on which of you have noticed just based off some of the comments I get. But some of these Peglin videos that I have out there have really kind of popped off a little bit without me being too aware of it. Do you know what I mean with that situation? Like, I was looking, accidentally I noticed, to keep that in mind, it was on accident, but I noticed I have a Peglin video out there that's got literally over 2,000 views, which is just crazy. I did not expect that to be what I saw. I was actually looking at my view count to see, not view count, but I was looking at my videos to see actually how well some of those new game videos were doing. And I mean, long story short, some of them are doing kind of poo-poo, but that's usually part of the course. We're not that big of a channel. We kind of built around Peglin. People want to see Peglin. We're not necessarily big enough to literally like venture off too far or dedicate too much to new games. So currently our rock, our soul, our heart is Peglin, and eventually move continue doing Peglin, but continue to try and keep our feelers out for future growth, because of course, like most games do die, unfortunately. Now Peglin has so many updates coming out. They had a balance update literally a few days back, and so I don't think Peglin's going anywhere anytime soon at the very least. But we do need to keep our options open a little bit on games and where we're gonna go, where we want to see the channel continue to grow to, because growth is the move to salvation, as some might say, some probably do say. I don't really say it that often, but when I do say it, I say it like I mean it. We are doing absolutely no damage, by the way, which is kind of scary in the fact that once shields come, we have to fight through the shield and then we can do some damage to some armor. So I have to deal with that. Maybe if you hit the refresh there, that would have been nice. The crit's way down there. We won't throw the dag orb. I don't know if we'll hit the crit. The likelihood of hitting the crit is very slim, so the likelihood of us, yeah, like that. No crit hit. Not losing any health yet. throw you on out here, really pop off. If you hit the crit here, that would be really helpful. It's fine. Hitting that refresh start off was probably a bad shout on our half, but the refilibuster is helping quite tremendously. We'll actually skip you and do some of you. You are actually now doing some damage, quite a bit of damage, which arguably makes you a little bit better than the whole Doctorb, maybe? No, the Doctorb does so much more healing than you do. So much more healing. 6 healing is not much. Used once per battle is like nothing. This Matriarchia getting sent out here like this is actually gross. Actually, there we go. It was kind of saved. Saved by the bell. Upgrade. Level 2 Mat 3 Orpshka. Well, I think it's still doing 4 healing. Or is it 6? Because I never leveled it up, and I think if I level up the Restorb, then it will do. Yeah, it's only doing 4. But I might as well just throw you on out there and see what happens. It is nice having all these refreshes here with the fact that I'm going to be doing no damage to the character except for with bombs and these refillibusters. Look at that. Well, the balancing changes did not really go towards the shield, but I did find out, I think I found out, the commenter has not responded. I don't remember which comment it was. I would pull it up, but I don't know which video it was on or who commented it. I'd have to go searching a little bit for it, but they mentioned that shields have resist on them. And so I asked follow up, and so I will know as soon as it's followed up with, the question is followed up with, because I asked, does that work for shields? Or I assume that works for shields. Because if that's the case with shields, that axe where it removes the resistances would be beautiful. It would be like the build you need if you don't want to do pierce. Don't bombs refresh? Where? Yeah, I have the refilibuster. Why didn't they refresh? My bombs aren't refreshing. Why? But why? But why? I don't know. Well done, Steak. When reloading, do 6 healing. We do have some healing, kind of soft heals though. They're not really too carryable healing. This will probably be helpful with these bombs a little bit. Well, you didn't hit a single bomb actually. But don't worry, this level 2 will have a chance. Yet again, no bombs hit. Interesting move, interesting play. Let's see if we can just clear that out. Get that refresh opened up. Because I know for a fact we're going to need it opened. Hitting you is probably going to be helpful. Ooh. Ooh. Well, that was enough damage to take out the shield. So thank you so much for taking out the shield. Horrible hit on that refresh, not gonna lie. Not a bad refresh location though, so I'll hold you to it. We did just heal a little bit. At 95. We triggered our first bomb. Everyone give a round of applause. Do we want? Yeah, we want to heal a little bit. Might as well just throw that heal out. Healing for 4. I mean, we had less than 4. Might as well just throw it. Look at all this. If we can take you out before we hit this refresh. Well, all that damage was supposed to be going to you, big boy, but that's okay. We're probably going to skip the stone and go Mat 3 Orpshka again. Well, you survive with 2. Can't win them all, right? You can't win them all. Hit the refresh, please. Hit the refresh, please. You're gonna waste it. Oh, you hit the bomb. Thank you. Well, that was kind of gross. Gross refresh location too. Just all around kind of gross here. We just need a hit. Yes, one bomb does the trick. Perfect. Level 3 mat 3 orbska. I know I want to upgrade the Restorb, but we're not quite ready to upgrade the Restorb quite yet. No, we don't need the lucky coin, the flipping coin, flippity flip flip coin. We'll take the fight over grabbing 3 more stones. I wouldn't mind losing some stones if you don't mind giving me that option. If it was the one where I could just give away 2 of my stones, I would prefer giving away stones instead of, I'll probably heal. Take the heal, get the refresh in. You didn't do 60 damage. Unfortunate amount of damage we just took. 33 pegs are not taken away yet, but oh, I guess 33 pegs were taken. And 66. Kind of scary that we are not doing much damage here. 105, 58. We're taking a lot of damage. Let's throw you over here in hopes that you do 114 somehow. You are a level 1 stone, so maybe you'll hit that refresh and it will do like 50 damage for you. Oh shoot, look at you popping off level 1 stone. Well, you did exactly what I hoped. Bold orb. It's big. Only hits enemies on the ground. Attack pierces all enemies. They fixed the bold orb? Against the wall? Do I need the bold orb? Kind of want to grab the bold orb, but they fixed it, made it pierce again. Oh, oh, interesting. But I don't think I need the bold orb. I wouldn't mind you. Ether wheel's actually one worth grabbing, I think. Not having pierce is kind of scary, but we are fighting the wall, so pierce doesn't really necessarily matter. Duplicator random orb, level 1 stone. Come on now, you know better than that. No, wrong side. Yes, stay. Perfect. That would have been scary if we went the other way. We cannot afford fighting an elite in case it was the pierce required elite, because we have no pierce and we don't have 100% health. So the likelihood of us getting shreked by him, and I mean shreked, is quite high. Look at all this damage. Oh, look at that. All that going into a shield too. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, does it? Hit the refresh there. Chef's kiss goes into a shield. Doesn't even take the shield out. Now, I don't want to pass judgment on it, but there's a little judgment getting passed. If we had a few more refreshes, I'd probably be a little bit happier. Hitting that early refresh was probably a bad idea. Yeah, ether wheel. I would rather throw the ether wheel, especially with a crit right here. Perfect. Hit the crit. No, you're not supposed to go straight down the pipe. Why did it refresh? Oh, that was the ether wheel. I'm just trying to deal damage on that bad boy right there. That's all I care about. So we finally have it. No, we don't have it opened for the refresh yet, but we are opening quite a few. Do we have enough pegs cleared? Actually, you should be fine. Yes, you did exactly what I needed you to, Mat 3 Orbshka. Now this Mat 3 Orbshka. Oh, it didn't do 80. I needed just... Okay, perfect. No, one more and it would have saved me from losing some health. Which, health doesn't matter. I need to keep that in mind. Health does not matter. We're fighting the wall. We do need another refresh, though. Well, we got an ether wheel for refresh. Yeah, one more of you will be fine. Ether wheel for refresh. Hopefully these question marks can get rid of the stones. Yeah, I'll offer a dag orb over for a stone. I'll take a stone upgrade. Peglin, look at that. It listened. It listened to me. I know I could have probably upgraded in hopes that it would do a little bit more, but it'll be fine. I got 2 level 3 Mat 3 Orbshkas. Fortunate that we're starting with 2 level 3 Mat 3 Orbshkas here. Boom. Unfortunate you didn't hit the crit. Oh, but Electropeg. Oh no, why did you fall down that way? You're better than level 1. This kinetic meteorite is actually very big for us here. Unfortunately, you're hanging around the refresh here. You didn't need to hang around the refresh. You need to hang around the crit. I threw you over by the crit so you can hang out by the crits. The crits are your friends. Skip you. We'll just take the healing, I guess. You won't do much damage. How'd you find your way in this little crack here? You weren't supposed to find your way in that little crack. Unfortunate Mat 3 Orbshkas are here with no orbs. Not bad with those refreshes, not bad with the crit hit. Both Mat 3 Orbshkas are up at top. This will be big, hitting that refresh down here. Oh. We're not halfway yet. I was gonna say we're over halfway, but we are not. Don't find your way over here where it's less. I'll be amazed if you did. Now, I mean, if you find your way over by this crit, I mean, I wouldn't be upset. But it's gonna be quite difficult with the kinetic meteorite since every 3 hits you start launching like you hit a bomb. Which is actually pretty big since we don't have like the gift that keeps on. What was our boss relic that we grabbed? Did we skip the boss relic? Guess we skipped it? What they offered us? They offer us anything good? Quite frankly, I do not remember what they offered us for a boss relic. Probably better to skip you, but I'll go for you. Because now it's utilizing 2 turns versus only 1 turn. But if you find a way to hit this crit, I'll be happy. If you don't find a way to hit the crit, I'll be kind of sad a little bit, but it's not the end of the world because our Mat 3 Orbshkas, I think, can deal the damage for us. Come on now. Come on now. Don't fall down here. Find a way across the map. Oh, and you hit the crit. That's all that matters. Get to 1,000 damage and I'll be happy. Even more happy. I mean, I'm already happy. Ending up on this side. I mean, hit that refresh too if you're really feeling at it. You hit 1,000. You hit exactly 1,000. Thank you so much. Mat 3 Orbs goes over here. Yeah, you'll do quite a bit of damage. You did hit refreshes. That's all I asked of you. Do you think, I don't think you'll pop off again this time. So we'll just do it this way. You might have popped off, but you wouldn't have had too much refreshing. You hitting a crit here would actually be pretty helpful, but the refresh is good. We don't have to do too much damage here. We just need to hit that crit. Perfect. Unfortunate location with that refresh. Well, I guess that's gonna end it anyway. All right, I think we can start upgrading the Restorb. See what it has. Ooh, the gift that keeps on giving. Mwah, 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 mwah. Chef's kiss. Taste, lick my fingers like I just ate barbecue wings. Oh man, that kind of reminds me. I had some smoked barbecue for lunch. We went out to, it was like the final day of everyone on my team being in the office here, or being in town. And so we all went to have some lunch at a local smokehouse. And, you know, it was actually really good. But there is a different smokehouse that I would have preferred to go to. But, that's besides the point. Heal 6 when fired. Okay, increases max HP by 2 when fired. Heal 8 when fired. Can only be used once per battle. Well, maybe I should have upgraded that one a little bit sooner, because then I could have had quite a bit of extra HP added to me. Who's our final boss we're fighting here? Okay, the square. Square, you'll actually do more damage here. Having only one refresh is actually pretty nice in the sense that our kinetic meteorite can really take off for the most part. Because if we had like 3 refreshes, 4 refreshes at that, it wouldn't really have a good chance to be in full effect, if you know what I mean. It would be more likely to hit a refresh, and then our kinetic meteorite would be then null and void, because the moment you hit a refresh, it's null and void. Yeah, explosive force until the board is refreshed. So not bad. We did enough damage. My Mat 3 Orbska, good. Thank you so much for hitting that refresh before. My Mat 3 Orbska is kind of a little nerfed by that refresh being right at the start there, and my second one's gonna be a little nerfed because the refresh is right there at the start now. That's kind of crazy that they did that to me. A little dirty, I would say. I would say that was not playing fair by any means, but I'm glad I get a chance to throw you so I can get 102. Another one? No, I don't think I need another one. I'd like to start upgrading I would like to start upgrading meaningful orbs. Not necessarily focus on upgrading that one again. I have a feeling I'm going to take quite a bit of damage here, just because unless you hit this crit somehow, but you're gonna fall straight into here. Hit the crit. Oh, yes. Now do 17, 650. Perfect, I'm happy. You did your job. You're gonna refresh, do a bunch of damage to this little chalice thing over here. 80 damage, we hit 80 pegs. Pretty impressive, not gonna lie. Thank you for the hit, and I'll just heal on back up, and you're gonna do a lot of damage. You're doing 4 damage. Shoot. Pretty impressive. You know, with all the traveling that's been discussed at work here recently, I want to share with you my love of like flying in the airport. Just the airport atmosphere and flying is by far my favorite like place to be. Just because you walk into an airport, everyone's hustling, bustling, they're going to their location. Yes, people are stressed and whatnot, but like everyone's got a place to be. They know where they're going. They have one job, and that one job is to get to that gate, get to that terminal, get on that plane, and fly. You don't have all these people, like if you're driving through traffic, everyone's going everywhere else. Some people are going to work, so they're either mad at the world or they're whatever's going on. And at an airport, everyone's there for the same reason. No one's different. Everyone's there just so that they can get on a flight and get to their destination. Now, what they're going to the destination for is all different, just like commuting, but the way of like transport is just, I love it. And then the moment you get on a plane, everything, you can't do anything. There's absolutely nothing you can do. So you get on a plane. Of course, you don't pay for the Wi-Fi or anything, because if you paid for the Wi-Fi, then you would be able to do stuff. So instead, you don't pay for Wi-Fi, so you can't do absolutely anything on that plane. But sit there, have music in, don't listen to music, do whatever you want, take a nap, who knows what you want to do. Absolutely nothing, sit there and just check out. And you have no excuses. So like people say, oh, that's like going to bed. Whenever you go to bed, you have nothing to do but sleep. Yes, but you still have like things weighing on you that you could be doing instead. But whenever you're on a plane, there's nothing you can be doing. The only thing you can be doing is just sit there and enjoy the ride. Look out the window, maybe if you have a window seat. I always choose the aisle seat. I choose the aisle seat not for the flight purposes, it's for post-flight purposes. Getting off the plane is why I choose to have an aisle seat. For some reason, the only bit of anxiety that I get is from getting off the plane. Because every single person stands up, it's a big old line, it's literally traffic. That's what it is. It's just like how I was talking with the commute. And that's whenever everyone's changed paths. Everyone now has places to be that's better than they've got to go to work, they got to go. It's back to that hustle and bustle, that grind, I guess. And everyone just stands in a line, some reason. Whenever they just land and that seatbelt sign goes off, people love to just stand up. What is that? Criticris? Whenever a crit is triggered, deal your orbs crit damage to all enemies? Okay. I feel... Ooh, look at that. Is there a way I can get over to that? I'm getting over to that bad boy. We need to go right. Criticus. I kind of like Criticus. That seems pretty good, especially for like an all orb nothing. Kind of makes that a little more helpful. This will be 4 damage to everything. Yeah, 4 damage to everything. Interesting relic we got here. And then we only have 1 crit, but Matriarchka is bound to hit more than 1 crit at a time, right? And that kind of really scales with Christomelos Fleece, doesn't it? All we have to do is hit 1 more crit and you're gone, but... Oh shoot, the crit's right there. Just hit a bomb, please. Oh, you did hit a bomb. Hit a crit. Let's really see it go. Oh, nice. Well, I mean, that was 2 damage. Okay, some orbs, it's not necessarily as good as others, but definitely interesting still. Interesting build. We do want to go right. Okay, what was I saying about the plane ever since Criticus? I think is whenever the seatbelt light goes off. I mean, yeah, the seatbelt light goes off and you can take off your seatbelt on the plane. People just think it's time to get up and stand in the aisle because I want to be the first one off. It's not going to change anything. Just if you follow the etiquette of it, there's an etiquette. getting off the plane. And it goes by rows. It's like back in elementary, getting off the school bus. This is gross. I hate the fact that it gives me this fight all the time. It always gives me this fight, and this fight is just all around disgusting, if you ask me. Because now look at me. Look at me in this mess. Look at this mess it put me in. Is that even enough red bombs? No, that was 2 red bombs. I mean... Come on, hit a few more than 2. Take out everything. Okay, you did hit a few more than 2. You don't need to hit too many more than that, but... You understand what I mean, man. You understand what I mean. If you hit 1 more red bomb, that would be nice. 83 damage? 68. Close. Ooh, you're right in my face, too. I had to get back to the Mastery Orbs because whenever you get near Mastery Orbs, because we're going to be my saving grace. We actually didn't lose any health here. Really, we didn't really lose that many health, and we don't need you because we got pretty good build going on. But yes, the etiquette of getting off a plane. It's 1 row at a time, and then whenever it comes your row, you look at whoever's next to you. This is why I like having the aisle seat. Some of you guys are probably just screaming at me and saying, so you're that guy. But whenever I'm in the aisle seat, I don't stand up. Because what do I want to do? Stand up and then have the guy that's sitting next to me have my crotch or my butt? Either my crotch or my butt in their face? No, I'm not going to do that to him. I'm just going to sit there, politely wait for my turn. And so, that being said, whenever it comes to your turn to get off the plane, you need to, or your row. So it's the left side and the right side. It's your row and it's your turn to get off. You let whoever's older off first. So whoever's older, let their row stand up first. Now that's not older in the general sense of who all's in that row. It's whoever's in the aisle seat. Whoever's older in that aisle seat, you let them go first. That is the courtesy of getting off a plane, if you did not know. And if you did not know, now you know. Now, I'm not saying do it, that you have to do it. I'm just saying that's what I do. So maybe this isn't even the courtesy, maybe that's just what I do, and it honestly means nothing, which honestly could be the case. Who knows? But that's what I do. But I'm so ready for a flight. And see, I got that cruise coming that some of you guys know about, which if you watch most of my recent videos, I've been talking about the cruise for quite a bit because I'm a little nervous about the cruise. But I'm wondering if it's going to be the same aspect. So out there, I have T-Mobile as my carrier, and they have international, but it's in the middle of the ocean. So there's no cell towers out there. I'm not gonna have any cell data. I'm not gonna have any internet. Apparently you can buy internet on the plane. I mean, on the helicopter, let me retry. You can buy internet on the ship, but it costs a fortune to buy or to get, and I don't think I need the internet necessarily. So that whole week, I guess until we dock somewhere, I won't have internet, so I can't really see the beautiful comments you all have been leaving me while I've been gone. Wish me luck, wish me well. I will have quite a few videos put out there for you to be entertained, I should say, and just keep the channel growing. And I'm kind of curious, since I don't really have data and I won't be able to really see, I'm gonna try to avoid seeing whenever I do have service or anything. I'm going to be curious to see how much we can grow within that week. I won't be able to respond to too many comments just because of the data thing, and I don't want to cheat myself by looking at the looking at the subscriber count. I will really want the surprise. What can a week do? And what does a week actually look like whenever we do I think this might be where we're gonna struggle a little bit, because that one refresh location. But we do have a math 3 orbs here, so maybe we skip, slow it down, throw it out there. Perfect hit on that refresh. Perfect hit on the crit. So the crits disappear after a while. They don't constantly move. The refreshes, I think, constantly move and they don't necessarily stop. We are losing some health at an amazing rate, if I'm going to be honest. We did not hit that refresh, which is kind of scary as well. Believe it or not, I think I'm gonna skip you, chuck you straight down. Yeah, you might call me crazy for that, but I'm kind of crazy. Hitting that refresh there was kind of gross. I did want to make sure I hit it, but not that early on. What are we gonna do? Yeah, what are we gonna do? Throw you here. Maybe not hit the refresh too early. We did eventually hit it. Maybe we'll hit the crit and do a lot of damage here. Oh, yes. 1,000 damage is good. Hitting those bombs are good. I think red bombs are kind of not good. Oh, we didn't take you out? Okay. Don't hurt me. Took out one. Oh, you triple hit me. All right, well, the Restorb is actually pretty cool. We got up to 118, and we only had it in this like last section. If you can fast upgrade that, that's actually pretty good. I think we lost user error a little bit. I think I could have targeted a little better here, but it is what it is, I guess. But thank you so much for tuning in. The amount of growth that we've had is amazing. Maybe we'll hit 400, 500, and maybe all the people that are watching these Peglin videos, making them all the way up to 1,000 to even 2,000. Maybe if they want to subscribe, that would be nice. Maybe that'll speed up the momentum a little bit, get us really going. But I'm kind of excited to see what the future holds. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye.